Welcome to this Back of the Net match day vlog. Today, AFC Bournemouth entertain Manchester United in a crunch game at Dean Court. It's big for a couple of reasons. Well, firstly, we're favourites, but yesterday, Brighton and Fulham unfortunately picked up some points and have leapfrogged us in the league. So this today is a big game. It's an absolutely beautiful day today. So I'm suited and booted, not what I'd usually wear in the North Stand, because I'm not. I'm in hospitality today thanks to ComAve. And look, why don't you go and follow their socials now? All of the links are below. It's the place where Cherries fans can win. They provided us this opportunity today. And look, hospitality is a big part of what AFCB offer. And in our recent video, we talked about the potential redevelopment of Dean Court. So today, I'll show you why it's important, but also why it is very tasty as well. Can't wait to tuck in some food. I've had no breakfast. So I arrived at Dean Court about 11:15 and I went to pick up my ticket from the ticket office, take in a few of the pre-match scenes, but before long, once I had my ticket, I could make my way up to the Cherry Orchard up the stairs. So at the top I was greeted by a person on the desk, said my name, and then they guided us to our table. Look at that, got my own name card. You also get a lanyard as well, which you need to stick on just to make sure that people know that you are in the Cherry Orchard. Plus you've got your match day programme and a complimentary glass of Prosecco. Who wouldn't want that? Right, now that I'm seated, time to meet a familiar face. Can you guess who it is?
Thank you very much. Is that hosting count in the hospitality or...?
Of course, the one and only Steve Fletcher, and you know what, you could tell that he was beaming with pride at what a week it's been for the club.
When Bill took over, he said all steam ahead, and it is a magnificent building, a magnificent facility, not just for now, but for decades and decades for this club to achieve from. It's a magnificent building.
Hear, hear. So, on to my starter then. I had a pastrami and Dorset smoked red croquette with black garlic mayonnaise. That was delicious. And then just after that, time for the red and black card game. A game of luck, but one where I went out in the first round. Not good. But fair play to the gent who did win. He won an AFCB gift bag on stage, so the attentive bar staff then brought me a drink so I could think about the mistakes that I'd just made. Thinking caps on now.
Very specific.
Right, it's time for the quiz.
He will be walking around and now checking if everyone's phones are away or not Googling any of the answers.
Oh, I tell you what, they're setting the non-cheating rule in stone, but it's something you've got to abide by, guys, because if you're spotted by Fletch or Ross the MC, then you might have to get up on stage and do a forfeit, like these two guys who had to sing Sweet Caroline to everyone. And let me say, they were, tuneful. Right, main course arrived then, and I had the courgette and potato rosti with crispy hen's egg and charred asparagus. I'm not a veggie, but tell you what, it was well nice. Right, so let's check out what Lucy's having for dinner then, eh? So Lucy, my partner, she had the roast cod with beef tomato, basil and mozzarella, tender stem broccoli and potatoes. That was really nice. Others had the confit duck leg. But who's this walking up on stage?
Tommy Heffernan!
I only came because everything's free.
Tom's an absolute character.
And he really is a character, as many people who watched Back of the Net will know during COVID. My goodness, that video, legendary. Right, it's dessert time. And there's the dessert. I've gone for the chocolate tart. I tell you what, this looks delicious. And Lucy's gone for the, I don't know what it is, pineapple something. It looks incredible though. That's good. And it really was good. Right, time to chat to the person next to me. I wonder who he supports. Right, so here with Jack. Yeah. Jack, you're a United fan, I hear. Why am I sat next to you?
Unfortunately, I am, yeah.
What's happened to your season, though? I mean, if it weren't for Europa, I mean, it's been poor, right?
Oh, it's horrendous. I mean, it can't get any worse than it has, to be honest with you. Like, in the last decade, we've had some really bad teams, but right now it's as low as it can be.
And Lucy's with me now as well. Lucy, this is through ComAve, who've treated us really well today, some good food. What did you have? You had a really nice dessert, pineapple thing.
I think it was pineapple upside down cake with custard.
Yeah, and I went for a vegetarian main. It was nice though. You went for, what did you have?
Cod.
The cod, yeah, that was good as well. Lovely stuff. What about your thoughts about the current manager, Amorim? Are you happy with him?
I think he's the right guy. I just think he needs the time and the money to get the people in to play the system he needs to play. We've got too many old players that are past it now. Casemiro, Ericsson, Evans, they all need to go to Saudi. We get a load of money for them and actually buy some players that are going to suit the system.
How's it going to go today, Lucy? Are we going to get a result?
We should do, but I like to be pessimistic. So I'm going to say we're going to lose 2-1.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, because then we'll win 2-1.
Okay.
Reverse psychology, it always works for me.
Lucy says 2-1, and she's been loving the hospitality experience. So against little old Bournemouth today, how do you sense it's going to go?
I think that Bournemouth are going to be overconfident because of their 3-0 win at Old Trafford. And I think, I called it with my in-laws at the beginning of the day, I think it's going to be 2-2 and Bruno Fernandes to score in the 85th minute. 3-2.
He scored a couple against us last time. We hope that don't happen again, but Jack's going 3-2. Up the Cherries. Right, it's 12:45. We've got the team news in, and it's pretty much as expected, really. Not quite what the preview said, because we didn't know Cook was going to be crocked. I mean, he was fine in the end, so he's on the bench, but Scott is in. I'm just hoping that we can start relatively fast. We'd love to see Semenyo getting on the score sheet or something, but we'll have to see. You Reds, come on. I tell you what, I've just seen the teams. You've gone relatively strong today, but I suppose you have to. Bit of momentum ahead of your Europa tie against Bilbao, right?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we can't win a Premier League game at the moment, can we? So it's a confidence boost, I think, going into Europa.
Thought they might rest Fernandes, given their match on Thursday against Bilbao. Not the case. It's going to be a tough one. So 1:30 then, a chance to quickly check the AFCB podcast WhatsApp group to see what everyone thinks, but now it's time to go up and face the music. Right, so now it's off to our seats. Right, so we're inside the ground now. It was a walk up the steps and then we come out the top and here we are. So there we go, there's the away turnout today. They're going to be loud and proud, I'm sure.
The stadium, with the goal being within 2.5 years, will have 20,000 seats.
As we go into our 300th Premier League game, we are in our stadium.
So this is the 300th Premier League game at Dean Court. First time we've played for 20 years since it's been ours again. Hopefully we can make it a special occasion today. And by the way, have a look who I'm stood right next to. Yeah. I'll break both his legs. If you know, you know.
Alright, let's talk about two teams then. Manchester United and AFC Bournemouth.
By the way, check out the padded seat, right?
Creator of goals, scorer of goals, number 19, Justin Lehmann.
No, by the way, see you, explain. Come on, boys. Oh! Good pulsating start, Semenyo on it. Oh my God, man. Close. Chance for a goal. I'll tell you what, the Man United fans are in fine voice. Free kick in a dangerous area, eh? Just on the edge of the penalty area. Come on. Oh, come on, Cherry Bear, get the crowd going, eh? Dango was nearly in, squared it for Justin Kluivert and nearly ran through. Shot just wide from United. Thankfully, that score is still the same. Good tackle, Tyler. Tyler Adams just got booked for what I thought was a more than fair challenge. And Tommy Appleton thought it was alright. I mean, he would, wouldn't he? Can you believe they tried to even upgrade it to a red? Come on, boys. Come on, Antoine. Yeah! Come on! Antoine Semenyo! Get in! What a finish from Antoine there! Love it! I'm not worried about the yellow It's all gone quiet over there. I'm just watching it back now on the big screen. They tried to play it into Evan Ilson by the looks of it. It didn't quite work out. Oh no, you know what? It's a lovely little flick back to Cliver. No, it wasn't, to Semenyo. And then back to Sister. Lucy still alighted. Yeah, so yesterday I sent a message to Mike, who does matchday vlogs for Saints. Mike, hope you're alright, despite the news of being relegated. You're used to that, right? Please keep winning, I said, and then he let me down. He's just said, please beat Man United, and we are. Hopefully I won't be letting him down as well. Evan Ilson nearly in. Ball at the top of Cliver, I think. Just too long. Oh, that show nearly slipped in after Zavani misjudged the ball over the top and he nearly hooked it over Kepa. Kepa got some fingers to it. Wide. Right, 44 minutes gone, we've got a free kick. No. Well then, it's time to go back up for some tea and coffee. And maybe some cakes. Half time. Oh, don't need these anymore. So, back down the stairs it was, and chance to catch a bit of the Sky Sports analysis on the TV. I wonder what they had to say about it. What happens at half time is you get a lovely selection of cakes. By the way, they're all gone. I've had a couple, maybe a few. This is what they looked like beforehand.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new players are back out on the pitch.
And a nice cup of coffee as well, and it looks like the players are back on the pitch. Oh my God. We better get out there, come on. Right, back to our seats we go. Tell you what, hospitality, you feel as though you're down there only for a couple of minutes, and then all of a sudden the players are back. Nearly missed a goal. And we're back to our seats at last. Bit of a nasty challenge there, but we've got a free kick on the edge of the penalty area. Yeah, Kev's doing some interesting stretches whilst that's going on. Can he do the splits? Looks like he can. I asked once my gym instructor like whether I could do the splits. He said, well, how flexible are you? I said, I can't do Tuesdays. Right then, we've got this free kick. What can we do with it? Oh, it's whipped in. Oh, oh my God, it came off the post, I think. Hello, shot. Oh, I think it came off the woodwork. It must have. I need to see it again. Oh my God, he hit the post. What an effort. Man United making a triple change. Right, we've got a couple of substitutions coming on as well. Looks like Cook and Tav coming on, and it. Oh my God, they're checking for a red card. Of course they are. Of course they are. The player didn't protest whatsoever, and they're looking for a possible red card. No one saw anything. No one saw anything inside the stadium. United fan, United manager, United anyone. And three blokes in a hub miles away have seen something.
You only check when it's
Could have been Evan Ilson, that's what Lucy thinks. I really can't see. We'll see it in slow motion, not a real speed of course, not a real time, just see it in slow motion, and it's Manchester United of course, so we know what that means. Red card for Evan Ilson. For serious foul play. Looks like one of the staff on the touchline got booked as well. It looks like the two substitutions will still happen, but I thought Dango was going to be one of them, but maybe that might have to be adjusted because who's going to play up front? Alex Scott was going to be one of them, of course. Lewis Cook. We've got to do what Crystal Palace now did. Justin Kluivert's making way. I'm sure it would have been Dango, but that red card's changed all that. So it's going to be Tab in the 10. 71 minutes gone. 76 minutes, the tension goes on. Feels like we're inviting it somewhat. We really are. There's a lot of nervous knee shaking going on from me. 86 minutes gone. Come on, boys, we can do this. United corner. Into Kepa's arms. At the moment, Kepa's down injured, but you just know this is going to add time. I anticipate there being about 6 minutes, maybe 7. I would be surprised if the ball's up and it'll be like 9 or something. Left hand side for United. Garnacho. Is that dog? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wide. And I think that was Senesi that chucked his body on the line for that. It was going in from Mason Mount. What did I tell you, by the way? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Shaw whips the ball in. Howson header up in the air. Oh my god, Ericsson tries to come in with a shot. Garnacho's shot block. Another shot, Bruno Fernandes. Straight the side netting. Wide. 92 minutes, 40 seconds. 9 minutes, we're a third of the way through pretty much. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Deflected shot. That was the only way it was going to go in, wasn't it? That feels massive for us, actually. It feels massive for us. Big moment in our season. Right there. Absolutely deflating. Dango Ouattara, Jefferson for a 2-minute cameo. Not the result we wanted. There aren't many games left, and there aren't many games that we would want either. Full time then. 1-1. Drop points, we did need that, eh?
Fantastic supporting us too.
Let's get back in. Fan cam time. So, not the way we wanted to finish a football match. 1-1, and oh my goodness, I just felt so aggrieved by the end of it. But I did fan cams, rushed outside. Tiggs did a fantastic job on the cams. Whilst I was filming, Lucy had the joy of listening to man of the match Antoine Semenyo. You can see a picture of him there. And also there was the after dinner cheese board as well. But what a time it was in hospitality. Really enjoyed it. Had a lovely time. Thanks to ComAve for the opportunity, and of course you can too, so make sure you follow all their socials to have a chance of winning Cherries prizes, merch and all sorts of experiences. But a quick drink at the QP and then back home. Oh, I'm so frustrated. Look, a point against United, like any other day of the week, yeah, you take it, but they're not the club that they once were. Their fans were celebrating like they won some kind of trophy, and maybe they will win a trophy this season. I thought all their attention might be on that, but they put in an okay shift today, and in the second half, playing against 10-man Bournemouth, they huffed and puffed, and eventually they managed to get an equaliser. I thought that we might hold on. I've watched back a few of the decisions, and I don't really understand it. When you've got ex-players, when you've got broadcasters, when you've got pundits, when you've got journalists all saying the same thing, in agreement with what the Bournemouth fans said on fan cams, then you start to wonder about referees. But the fact that we rarely talk about the football these days is such a sad state of affairs, but that's just the way it is. I think we need to dissect more in the second look, and it's annoying because that point against United, it kind of ruined what was a great day in hospitality. I loved it, absolutely loved it, and thank you to ComAve for providing me and Lucy with that opportunity. The Prosecco was nice, a nice sit down. Ross, the MC, was fantastic, great entertainment, great crack from Tommy Heffernan as well, sorry about the accent. Fletch also just underlining what an amazing week it's been for the football club. And here we are, disappointed with the way it's finished with a 1-1 against United. What it does do is put us down to 10th, and it gives more of a impetus, I would say, to Brighton and Fulham, who go above us. But we've got some difficult games ahead. We really have. Can we do Europe? I don't know. It all depends on what Palace do against Manchester City in the final. Because if they beat City of the FA Cup, then that takes away another place. I don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, thank you to ComAve. Really enjoyed that, and look, we'll get into it. We'll get deep into it in the second look. Up the Cherries, and yeah, just deflated on a Sunday night. Not good.
I got this.